Hello. Hi, this is Tanya. And so I just woke up a little bit ago and I immediately went into a prayer. But, um, the reason why I did this video, why I'm doing this video is because something has just been really kind of like on my mind. That's kind of bothering me a bit. So this gang stalking, TI community, whatever you want to call it, and this just goes for life in general. Like, if you meet someone, like, especially when you meet somebody through targeting or gang stalking, you have to be very careful of who you meet in this situation because you don't know what they're sent to do to you or what their position is or whatever. You're just basically taking them for their word and you're trying to fill them out and see where they're coming from. But you know, it's the craziest thing because like a while back I had met this individual and we kind of would talk a lot, and maybe because we talked so much, we ended up kind of liking each other. Or it wasn't nothing too serious. It wasn't nothing too serious, but we talked a lot. And I had like this, well, I didn't have like an issue with someone, but there was someone that I really don't care for. But in the state and the stuff I've been through, like the gang stalking, the whole stuff, I really went through stuff and I had to get right with God. But I really don't care for anybody, to be honest. It's very rare that I enjoy another person. So even me getting close to this individual and letting him in and enjoying him, that could have been why on my end I liked him. Um, because he really is a funny dude and he has a great conversation. So that's probably why I even let him in on my end. But I don't really like anybody, period, because going through the whole gang stalking targeting thing, there's not much people you can trust. And this is going to speak for itself, this whole situation, I'm telling you. So me and the guy stopped talking mainly because he is dealing with a female that I already told him that I didn't like. So I had been told him like prior, before I knew that him and this woman was talking, I had told him like, hey, I don't really care for her, because we had talked about a lot of people in the targeted community. And so I was like, well, I don't really mess with her. I don't really deal with her, but I don't like her either. Kind of like that's exactly kind of like what I said. And he said some things himself, but that's not, it's not what it is what it is. And so I guess he started liking her or whatever. And then he told me, like, we got into an altercation and he was like, me and her are gonna jump you and all this stuff. So now me and him are like really beefing, like going back and forth. And I went off on the girl, but the girl was talking crazy through another phone that he was on. And he was kind of like in the middle listening to both conversations. And he was like siding with the chick. So it was kind of like, oh, you one of them. And what I mean one of them is like, how you've been dealing with somebody, you might be dealing with somebody for a long time. And you think that you guys are cool. Like you guys are like, no matter what, you guys might go through some stuff. But you feel like if it comes down to anything, like this person ultimately has your back. Well, he didn't have my back when it came to this female. So it was kind of like, dang, okay, so now I see But that's just anybody in general. Like, you can't get too comfortable with people. You know what I mean? Like, you could be really comfortable with somebody or close to them or think y'all close. In reality, you might care and like that person more than what they care and like you, or you might have their back more than what they got your back. So anyways, long story short, we're like really getting into it, so we just stop. Like, the whole madness just stops. Okay, I unfollow him, stop talking to him, everything. Like, I'm good. He does the same thing. Okay, fine. So then I do a live like a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago. I think maybe I did a live 5 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't know how many months ago it was, but I did a live. He hops on it. And then he's in the comments saying stuff. And it's like, okay, let me get you out of here. Like, you're weird. Like, dude, we don't talk. Like, that's weird. Like, now I just feel like you're just messing with me, and I don't like that. So then, so time now has passed. It's like going, I don't know how, it's almost going on a year, I think, now at this point. I don't know. But time has passed. This dude reaches out. The dude reaches out the blue. So I'm like, what does this dude want? Like, this is crazy. And what comes out his mouth will shock you. Well, it shocked me. I had to clutch the pearls that I don't even have. I mean, me and him got into it where we were both talking about gunplay. That's how deep this went left. From people that used to spend their time on the phone talking all day, every day for hours. Okay. So the gunplay incident came on in to both of us, right? Okay. So this is how bad we got into it. That's just like if you a dude and you've been dealing with a female, and then the female tells you that she don't that she that, well, so you're a dude dealing with a female, and then the you tell her you don't like a certain dude, or you don't really mess with a dude. The dude brings the dude, okay, you don't mess with this certain dude. And then next thing you know, she's talking to the dude, and then like talking stuff about you. And you could hear them laughing, talking about you. And then you're like, oh, what was that about? Like, so then you're going to look at that girl like she like, like, dang, I thought we was different. I thought we was cool. But then she now dealing with the dude. So it's just like that. Kind of like if you put the shoe on the other foot type deal. So anyways, so he reaches out. I'm like, what? Hello? Like, dang, huh? Because I like literally erased his number out of my phone. So, text messages, numbers out, erased, like gone. Like, when I'm done, I'm like done. Like, I'm good. So I'm confused. And then he asked me if he could borrow some money. He's like, oh yeah, I see that you're working and stuff, and I'm like, I don't even talk to you. You see that I'm working. How? So you're watching my video? And the females that he deals with are like, they're some kind of witches. They're like demonic entity witches. So it's like like a group of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they might all like him, and I guess they're all on one accord. I don't know what they got going on. It is none of my business. But the point is, so I'm like, I don't know at this point if it's him that's watching my videos, or if it's him and the females watching my videos, or running back telling him stuff. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, so I'm like, this nigga asking me for some money. That's so odd. Like, Go ask them women that you deal with, like, collectively, like, what, like, and that really just hurt my feelings. Like, first off, you must be in the same situation you was when I last dealt with you to be asking for money. That's first off. Second off, like, you got a whole group of women. Ask one of them for some money. Don't do that. Don't do that and ask me for some money. Like, niggas, you crazy? Like, no, ask, like, collectively, like, whoever you deal with. That's like me. If I'm dealing with a nigga or a guy, I have to watch what I say. But if I'm dealing with a guy, I'm not gonna go ask the last dude that I chose to. I'm not doing that. That's weird. Let's keep it real P. That's weird. So I was like, kind of like, that's weird. That's odd. So he asked for some money. I was like, don't got it. Then it was like I hung up. Because I'm like, you don't need to call me no more. Like, I'm good. Like, what are you, like, no. Like, leave me alone. So then he texts, and then I sent a text back. But then he was like, yeah, well, you can't even keep a boyfriend because someone sent me your video, or someone told me about your video that said this or this or that. And it's like, so you got to watch people in the targeted community as well as you got to watch anybody going through, if you are a target, just going through targeting stuff. Because now I feel like I'm being, like, a little bit harassed in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, stalked. Are you stalking me? Because if you watch my videos, or your little girlfriends or whatever you got going on, watch my videos, y'all gonna watch this one too. Like, y'all could collectively leave me alone. Like, I don't owe nobody nothing. It's nothing like that. Like, I don't want no problems. I don't want to deal with nothing. Like, I got my own shit going on. But it's just the audacity to reach out. Don't reach out to me for nothing. Like, you wasn't trying to reach out when you was talking about beating me up for some chick that you just start talking to. It was like, when you flagged that gun on me, you know what I'm saying? And I got my own piece, but it's just like, no, I don't want to deal with nobody like that. Like, what are you thinking? Is something wrong with you? Are you okay? You need to, like, you homeboy, you need to stop playing. Your homegirls, y'all need to stop. Y'all got way bigger channels than me. Since everybody's so off into channels and how many subscribers and all that stuff, y'all got way bigger channels than me and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, stop, like I'm way older than y'all. First off, because let y'all tell it, I'm heck old. I am older than y'all. Like, mind y'all bit. Like, I don't deal with y'all. I don't reach out to y'all. I don't, like, comment on y'all stuff. None of that. Like, I'm doing me, trying to survive and live my life with me and mine, what I have going on. And it's just weird. Like, he hopped on my live a couple months back, like 2 times, and got in the comments, got to talking. Like, leave me alone. Like, that's weird to me. That's like bullying. Like, now you're bullying me for what? Then you call me out the blue and ask me for something. Like, no, you can't do that to me. I'm not your money. Like, I'm not your bank. You're not a friend of mine's. You make that clear when you decided to take up yourself and laugh and talk about me to some female. You made that clear when you told me you and the girl was going to jump me. You made that clear when I heard you talk to the female about me and didn't stand up for me. After all the shit I'd done for you and your daughter, you let me know what it was real quick. So the audacity for you to try to reach out and ask for some money, like, don't like, oh, goodness. And I wouldn't even address this, but I have to address it because it's like, kind of like, I've closed that door. And for a person to keep trying to open it up for whatever reason, it just might be like his energy to me just seems like it's for giggles or laughs or whatever. Because when I did used to talk to him, he used to sit up. He used to sit up and laugh at these targeted individuals whose minds are messed up from the gang stalking. None of that shit to me is funny. People sitting up laughing at Candy Grand Prix or whatever her name is. That's just not funny to me. She needs deliverance, like the strong. Have you ever had your mind just real messed up in a loop? Sitting up laughing, want to do video talking about somebody like that. That's crazy to me. If you can't pray for a person or say nothing nice for a person or pray that they mind get better or healed in the mind, instead of laughing and thinking that's funny, that's not funny. These people really being gang stalked and they be tripping out, whether it's energy weapons, whether it's cars they trip out over, whether it's certain things, a noise, a sound. It's not funny. Because it's in their head, it's like 20, 100 times pounding. That's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody think things that people pass through in life is funny. It's a joke. Ha ha, he, ho ho, ha ha. Till that shit ain't funny no more. Until the shit is turned on you. Or someone that you love or care about. Then it's not funny no more. If I was a friend to you before, or whoever I was a friend to, because you watch me a lot, so I'm sure you're going to watch this. If I was a friend to you in any kind of way, and you took it up on yourself to belittle me and treat me like shit, you can't never get back. There's nothing left to say. Like, there's no, because I wouldn't expect that from someone like you. I wouldn't expect you to then sit up and talk horrible about me to the next person, or let the next person sit up and talk horrible about me to you, and you think that's okay. So I'm just like, this is the last I'm even talking about this. Like, I mean, I'm not understanding. Like, it's like, even in the targeted community, it's like you dealing with bullies. You deal with bullies in the real world, then you in the targeted community, and then if that group or that person don't like you or something off and they can team up together, now they're teaming up against you, bullying you. No. If I that's just like in the real world. If I don't like someone, I'm the type of person, I just don't deal with that person. I'm good at ignoring people, not dealing with them, talking stuff to them to like not deal with them. Like, they gonna know, like, I really don't mess with you like that. I'll just won't say nothing to you, or I just won't deal with you. In the targeted community, if I have an issue or problem with you, I just won't deal with you. Like, I know how to stay away. I know how not to talk to you. I know how to not interact with you. Like, that's simple. Like, I just don't mess with you. Like, so I'm like that in the real world and in this targeted little community or whatever you want to call it world. If I don't like someone, they gonna know I don't like them by the way I am. I can't fake like I like somebody at all. That's not just who I am. I'm not that type person. That's not what it is. That's not how I get down. Like, it's so crazy to me. It's just like, if you decided you got friends and homegirls or bitches or hoes or whatever you want to or a woman or whatever you got going on in your life, that's who you would ask for money from. You don't ask for money from somebody that you left on bad terms with. You don't ask for money that somebody you was talking shit about. You don't ask for money from somebody that y'all didn't talked about the gunplay towards each other. You don't ask for money for somebody that has moved on and does not mess with you, does not even talk to you, don't even call you, don't even try to reach out, don't even ask about how you doing in your life, because I don't care. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, I just had been wanting to get that off my, like, just like, ugh. Because I don't talk to, like, my dude, he don't want to hear about me talk about another dude in any capacity. So, because he's mature. So, I don't sit up and, like, talk about, like, he's not going to sit up with me and we going to ha-ha and kiki and ho-ho about some dude that is in my past. So when I told him about this situation, he thought that was odd. Like, the same thing I thought was like, and I asked him, like, what does that mean? And then he told me a couple things what that could mean. And I was like, oh, that's weird. That's just weird. Like, that's odd. Like, I don't know. That's really weird. Like, you know. You just got to be careful who you meet online or who you meet in general, because some people you can't get rid of. Some people be trying to do, like, cast spells and words say. They be trying to do all kind of stuff. So you can't, like, it's just so hard nowadays, like, trying to be friends with somebody or trying to be in a relationship with somebody, because you don't know who that other person really is. Because you got to think you be sending people pictures or you post pictures or, just life is a trip. Like, you got to, like, I don't know what the world is just a lot in the world today. Like, and it's not even that I'm trying to promote, because I do believe in God and I do believe in Jesus Christ. So I'm not trying to promote hate. And, I even got in trouble for even arguing with this dude, talking about I was going to beat the girl's butt, talking about, I got a gun too, which I do. So letting him know, like, we could do whatever you want to do type of thing, because vengeance belongs to the Lord. So that's not even like that I shouldn't even got that riled up that deep in that whole little web of stuff. Like, that was just uncalled for. It really was. And like, I don't know, like, the world, life is weird. The people in the world are weird. That's just like on the streets, like back in the day. Like, if you get into it with somebody, like, on the streets, y'all be cool and then y'all get into it. Like, that's up to you if you decide you want to kick it back with that person or not. But if somebody betray you on the streets and y'all was cool, you just don't deal with that person. Some people, fight. Some people lose their life. Some people do all kind of stuff. Or you just don't deal with that person. Like, you cool on that person. I've never known where you be cool on a person. Y'all go through something. You cool on that person. And they steady trying to pop up in your life. and then claim like, oh, it's not like that. But it is like that because you keep jumping in my energy. If I do a live video and you jump in on there and we not cool, that's being weird. If you gonna make a video, if you go sit up and make a video and if you make a video and like try to talk crazy about people that's going through gang stalking or certain stuff they go through and think it's funny, that's weird. Like, be weird on y'all. Like, you just gotta be careful. Like, because if not, it's like you don't know who you mean. You don't know who you dealing with. Because it seems like they'll try to bully you, and I know it's kind of like, oh, don't give it no energy, don't give it no energy. But it's like, when does it stop? Like, when does the when does the harassment stop? Because this is what this is now. It's harassment. I'm already being harassed and being a target individual by gang stalkers. And then you say you're a gang stalker. I mean, you not say you're a gang stalker. Hold on, let me take that back. You say you're a target, which I legitimately do believe you're a target. But you're not about to then stalk me and gang stalk me. No, you're not. Y'all not about to bully me. And y'all could have more views. Y'all could do all kind of stuff in your channel. Y'all, because y'all got the platform to do it, and more power to you. But I mean, like, it needs to stop because now it's giving side eye, like real strong side eye. Like, I know I'm awesome. I know that I'm awesome. Hey. But yeah, I just have to get that off my chest because I'm just like, us as targeted individuals, it's like, I don't know what's going on. I just think people are weird. Like, we are already targeted. And then we're amongst a targeted community that all we do is sit up talk bad about each other. And then it's kind of like, but when the bad I'm talking about, how talk bad about each other, they'll make a video and really like laughing at the person, like really like bullying the person. That makes no sense to me because if you like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's some targets that I talked to before and they start acting weird to me or whatever the situation is. And I just don't talk to them no more. I just block them, don't talk to them. It's like, I just don't talk to them no more. Like, I just don't. And I think the only targets that I have, like, I don't even talk to TIs really. I don't talk to them like that no more. My dude is not a targeted individual. So he's a regular dude. So um, I don't even talk. And then, I have a female friend that's a regular female friend. So I don't have any targeted individual friends. So the dude or what? I mean, these people the that make these videos, like, only people I don't talk to is like, I don't talk to nobody really in the I talk to like a couple people that I may comment on their post or video every once in a blue moon, but not too much. But like the whole Stevo and the whole um Planet Pat, and I think it's another one. Jamaican Boy. Is it Jamaican Boy? And there's nothing wrong really with Jamaican Boy. I'm just not. I'm kind of like. I'm like. I abstain from having sex. So by me abstaining from having sex, it's very hard for me to really get intimate. And God, whenever a man is talking to a woman, 9 times out of 10, not all the times, but 9 times out of 10, something sexual will come around or something or something. Because you spend a lot of time talking to people, but you know that's not in every case. But I'm the most non-intimate type of person because I refrain from having sex, and it's been that way for about 5 years now. So, um, yeah, so it's just kind of different. So Jamaican Boy is not a bad dude or nothing. He's a very attractive, nice looking, younger guy, younger than me, and he has a decent, good conversation. Just for whatever reason, I kind of blocked him a little bit, and no hard feelings. But then, like the Planet Pat dude, I had to block him a little bit. I think really why I disliked the female I ended up disliking was because the Planet Pat dude, it was like, first of all, I was trying to be cool with him, and I could barely understand what he was even talking about because it was like he would talk in circles majority of the time. But I wasn't holding that against him because this gang stalking stuff can have your mind messed up, like I said. So it was kind of like, okay, that's not a big deal. But then when he would call and talk, he would just sit and talk about this one particular female. And it was like, oh my gosh, like this is giving me, him talking in circles, talking about this female is giving me a headache. And then he's telling me how the female robbed him or jacked him or set him up, and all she does is go from dude to dude. So it's kind of like, she's not a good person. In my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, well, she's not a good person. That's not good of her. I don't like that, you know. But then, and then the Jamaican Boy probably has said something about her or says, and then it was kind of like, okay, now I'm hearing this name so much till when it got to the Steve-O dude and he started dealing with the chick, it was just kind of like, oh no, like this, can I get rid of these men that deal with this one chick? And it was kind of like, okay, well, I don't like her because my perception of her was that she was doing, well, what I was told, or her perception was she was doing certain things, tricking these men out of their cash. So it was kind of like, okay, I don't like that. That's weird. Like, whatever. But hey, to each its own. I've done some stuff that I'm not too proud of. I did in my past or whatever. But it's like, okay. So that's probably probably, just to be honest, because I'm trying to be 100. I'm trying to be as 100 as I could be. That's probably where that probably a little bit of like, I don't like that. Um, but so I blocked these dudes, and I've been fine with not talking to these men. It doesn't take anything from them. I think that even Planet Pat, you know, even Planet Pat is a nice looking man. Jamaican Boy is nice looking. Steve-O is nice looking. All these men are, younger, nice looking men. But like I said again, I have been abstained from sex for 5 years, so I'm not a I'm not often like, and I just, if something about a person I don't like or they rub me the wrong way, it can be something minor to something big. Then I'll just block them and just kind of just go from there. I don't want to sit and like bash them or belittle them or make fun of them because that's not it. That's not what it is, because gang stalking is some real stuff. Gang stalking is horrible. It is set into place to take over your mind. is set in a place to make you feel like you're going crazy. That's what it's supposed to do. So even Planet Pat, when I used to, I don't watch him no more because watching him makes me feel like I'm in a whole, like, and I feel for him and I pray for him that he breaks out of his, the delusion, the stronghold of his mind. 'Cause that's what it is. It's a stronghold of the mind. So, that's all that is. And, just, I don't got time for it. Like, I don't. But I had to get this off my chest because, like, you're not gonna, be able to, like, contact me and watch me and then tell me about videos I'm making and then all this stuff. Like, no, keep that same energy almost. Like, keep that same energy. Like, keep that same energy. That same energy. Just keep that same energy. Keep that same exact energy. Whatever energy, just keep it. Keep that same energy. If you don't, if you had a problem with me, if we left on bad terms, if whatever, just keep that same energy. I don't think I left on bad terms with Jamaican Boy. I don't think we did. It just wasn't that serious or whatever. It wasn't nothing really. It was nothing really to really. We really was just talking about a lot of the targeting stuff. So, and he would check on me because I was really at a low point. So that's something about him that I actually did appreciate at that time. Um, but yeah, other than that, like, I'm just weird. I'm weird. And when I'm weird, I just won't talk to, like, and then the female targets, it's been hard to find a real cool female targeted individual. Um, just to kind of like talk to and it's some female targets out there that there's a couple channels that I do like, but just to get on one accord with them and really nah, it hasn't been like that. But yeah, I just don't like I don't like that at all. It makes me feel like even though I've taken myself out of a situation, a person is still like keeping it going, like keeping like cuz when you let something go, you just uphold all your energy and take your energy away. You have no time to keep reaching out. You don't reach out no more. The reaching out is done with for whatever reason. And I know you're supposed to be forgiven and all that and all that. And you're supposed to be forgiven. You're supposed to lead out of love. And I forgive this man. I forgive him, but I'm not about to open the door to let you in to ever have a chance to mistreat me or belittle me or use me or play with me again. So yeah, that's why I had to just come make this video because I had to make like this clear. And since him and his little spies be watching, they gonna watch and see this too. They could hear this too and they could laugh at it and he and caca and ha ha or whatever it is they really want to do. But I had to get this off my chest because I'm not about to be like, no, like respectfully leave me alone. I would not want a friend like you. Like never. I don't ever want a friend like that in my life. I don't ever want to meet nobody like that I spent that much time with talking to and doing stuff for and being cool with and to betray me like that. No, no. With a friend like you, I don't need no enemies. And that's the truth. And I'm glad that you got the friends or the women that you have in your life. That's a blessing. That's good. Cause that's the truth. Because in life, whenever you can find somebody that you could talk to and get along with, and that helps ease your days or your mind or your situation, that's a blessing. And going through this targeting, that's like one of the hardest things to do. So yeah, that's a blessing. So I'm happy that you have the group or support of women that you have. But I'm not in that group. So that means that I'm not your support. You can't come to me for any type of support. And that's just how that is, and that's just what that is. Like, and I just wish that you would be the man that you are. Grow up a little bit. Not trying to dish you or not, but grow up a little bit. And, you know, if something was left a certain way and we don't deal with one another, just let it go. Like, leave me alone. Stop watching my videos. I don't even, and then this channel, I don't even have it. Like, I don't even got, how many followers do I got? I think I got 200 and some followers. I don't even, so it's not like I got a heck of a channel or nothing like that. No, I know that. Everybody knows that. No, it's not nothing even like that. Um, but the point is, when I get on here every once in a while and I do vent or whatever I do, you know, I don't want people that, you know, I once dealt with, I don't deal with no more, like, all of my mix. Like, find something else to do. It's so many different channels. That's probably all I want to talk about, I guess. Like, I just thought that was the weirdest thing. I really didn't know what to think or how to act. Like, ugh, that's crazy. Like, no. Mm-mm. You obviously was just using me or something for you to want to reach out and ask me for some money, and the way we left talking to each other was on bad terms, and we don't even talk to each other now. And then you tell me about a video that I made. Like, no, like, what? I'm so confused. I'm so confused because if I don't deal with a dude, if like, no, there's no way. There's no way. But that just shows your character. That don't show my character. That shows your character as an individual. Like, have more respect for yourself. Like, you that dude, you called those shots, then call the shots to not try to belittle me by asking me for shit. Don't, I mean, what are you doing? That's tacky. I'm not your slave. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your homegirl. I'm not your friend. I'm none of that to you. Okay. You had a whole strap. I have a nice size gun, but you had a whole, like, I don't know if that's an automatic. That's a full automatic, like, rifle or whatever you had. I don't even know what the name of it. It wasn't a rifle. It was a Glock or whatever these young niggas have. Cause you young using a young nigga, so you had one of those. I have the 9. So we got 2 different types of gunpowder right there. And for you to, like, call me on behalf of some female like that, But it's funny because the man that I'm with now is well, he was really about that life. Thank God he not about that life now. But it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. This is crazy. I don't know what that means. Like, that gets me, like, I don't like that feeling. And here it is, like, I'm thinking, like, we left that there, like, how many months ago? Almost a year ago, 8 months ago, however many months ago. We left that there. And the audacity for you to pop up on my lives, the audacity for you to call my cell phone and talk to me, like, the audacity for you to ask me for some money, the audacity for you to tell me about one of the videos I dropped. Like, no, you don't have that. You don't get that privilege no more from me. You don't get that energy from me no more. You missed out on a good person. You missed out on a good friend. Because you treated me like that and thought it was cute and funny. And then you try to... Anybody ever threaten my life like that? You threaten my life over... I ain't gonna say that because that's not nice. But hey, life ain't nice. But you threatened me over a chick that I guess you have been lusting for or liking or whatever the heck it was. But your bitch need to take care of you. Your friends need to take care of you. Your homegirls need to take care of you. I'm not part of your life. So please leave me alone. Oh, that was crazy. I can't believe I even have to make a video about that. Now, Deborah, what did you do with the charger? Where's the charger at, Deborah? What? Huh?